Welcome back. Well, Mike Hatton and Ed Lampman, they both join us to tell us about a unique tribute to fallen veterans that's happening at Community Bank of Texas. Thank you both so much for joining us. You know what, I always love to hear these stories about people and honoring our fallen heroes because more people need to do things like this in the community. So, of course, first and foremost, we want to thank you. But kind of talk to us as we walk into the lobby of the bank, what do we see?
Okay, first of all, thank you for having us.
Absolutely, thank you.
Being the veterans, we know that Memorial Day is so important to us, but also to the America.
Yes.
And at our lobby on the corner of Dallin and Delaware, our headquarter branch, we've got 10 beautiful paintings done by Ken Pridgeon, and they are fallen heroes throughout Southeast Texas in honor of Memorial Day. We're displaying it this week, next week, both.
And talk to me about wanting to honor the veterans.
Well, I think it's very important for our country to honor all of our veterans, but especially those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. It's an important part of our nation's conscience, and it's especially important for the contemporary heroes whose families are still alive and are still, they need to be honored as well.
Mm-hmm. And as we're talking, you actually brought one of the paintings with you, and I have to say it's dynamic. It's beautiful.
Yeah, Ken Pridgeon is getting to be almost world famous. We understand that he's getting some exhibits now, getting more exposure. Mm-hmm. And sure, we have a young man painting here that gave his ultimate, like Ed said. His name is Anthony Aguirre, mm-hmm. and he was born and reared in Channelview, Texas, but we have a branch there outside of Houston. So we've got the paintings here from Hockley, Texas, from Spring, Texas, from Baytown, Texas. Mm-hmm. We've got 10 paintings, like I say, all in the lobby all this next 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Now, is this something that you hope to have throughout all of your branches eventually, or? We're
going to talk to Mr. Pridgeon. He's going to be, I like to also invite everybody to come time the lobby's open, but also this Wednesday from 10 to 2, he will be there actually doing a painting of another fallen hero. So, Ed and I haven't talked about that yet, about other branches, but right now we're doing it in Crosby, mm-hmm. and we're also doing it in Beaumont for these 2 weeks.
And I understand you're also going to have a Vietnam veterans one as well, or what is it?
Yes, Chapter 348 of Orange, the Vietnam Veterans of America, will have a small representation of our museum on display at the Delaware branch as well.
All right. Well, it sounds like such an amazing tribute. I know a lot of people are going to come in and look at the portraits. Beautiful, beautiful paintings as well. Thank you, gentlemen, so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We're going to toss it over to Dana for a final check of the weather.